In the dark tapestry of the Marvel Universe, few stories explore the consequences of unchecked ambition and the manipulation of genetics like the 2023 Sins of Sinister event. This storyline focuses on a terrifying evolution of Hank McCoy, the X-Men's Beast, into a being of unimaginable power, the Nimrod Beast. The story unfolds across multiple timelines, spanning 10, 100, and thousands years into the future, all orchestrated by Mr. Sinister's manipulation of mutant resurrection protocols. In the lead-up to this dark timeline, Mr. Sinister secretly alters the resurrection process so that every mutant reborn carries a fragment of his DNA. This manipulation ensures that his influence reaches every corner of mutant society, subtly bending even the most heroic mutants to his designs. Hank McCoy is among those affected. Once a brilliant scientist and a hero, Beast begins to descend into a darker, more pragmatic version of himself. He experiments in secret, preparing for every eventuality, and gradually shifts from an altruistic idealist into a calculating figure who believes that the survival and advancement of mutants require absolute control and a willingness to embrace morally ambiguous decisions. In the darkest future of this timeline, a clone of Beast is placed in suspended animation beneath Stonehenge, awaiting the moment when humanity has lost the fight against the anti-mutant organization Orcus. When this future arrives, Beast's clone awakens and merges with Nimrod's Sentinel technology, creating the unstoppable Nimrod Beast. This fusion grants him not only immense physical strength, but also advanced technological capabilities, allowing him to monitor, manipulate, and dominate the remaining population. Believing himself to be an evolved form of mutant, Nimrod Beast launches a devastating nanobot attack that wipes out the majority of humanity. Only a handful survive, either hiding in remote areas or being captured and confined in zoos. Under his rule, mutants become the dominant species, but they live in a totalitarian state under constant surveillance, and the world becomes a dystopia dominated by machines and fear. The reign of Nimrod Beast represents the culmination of Beast's darkened nature being brought to the surface through Mr. Sinister's success, with his cloning technology and idea of controlling the world by implanting his DNA in everyone. Beast starts his own dark experiment in the same fashion, except he makes copies of himself and an army of Wolverines to try to gain control of Krakoa. His failure in this effort was his first step in creating Nimrod Beast. He hid some of his clones that had not been destroyed. The final defeat of Nimrod Beast came when an old Kid Omega jumps to the past to get help from X-Force. The future was controlled at this point by Nimrod Beast, who ruled with terror and power. In the final battle, Nimrod Beast blasts Old Man Omega. As he lay dying, Cerebrax emerges from Omega's mouth and attaches to Nimrod Beast, creating a Cerebrax-Nimrod Beast abomination. As they grappled, Deadpool destroys them both with the cerebral sword, ending his dark reign. The Sins of Sinister event as a whole serves as a grim meditation on the consequences of manipulating life itself, and through the creation and actions of Nimrod Beast, it explores the blurred lines between heroism and villainy, evolution and monstrosity, and the moral responsibility inherent in great power. Hank McCoy's journey into the creation of Nimrod Beast illustrates how even the most brilliant and heroic figures can be twisted by circumstance and ideology, making this story one of the most haunting chapters in modern X-Men history.